What's up, guys? We're here in James Peak Wilderness, East Portal Trailhead. We've got Jones, Dawson, Anderson, and Ike.
Let's go.
We're going to be doing 2 nights in the wilderness.
2 nights.
First time backpackers. Gonna be great. 3 miles. Hopefully we can get camp set up before it gets too dark. The sun's kind of setting.
It's about first time backpacking.
Let's go.
First time backpacking.
Shout out Anderson. Yeah. Valley's super cool. Sun's setting. Hopefully we can get in before it's too dark. Everyone's feeling the altitude. Pretty steep. We're almost up there. Getting pretty high. Here's Lower Crater Lakes. Pretty cool looking. We're in search of a good campsite. Ooh, right up here, right up here. Good a spot as any. Tour of camp. We got my tent, 2-person tent there. Got Jones rocking the hammock. How you feeling about hammock camping tonight?
Way to go. I don't have my underquilt, left it at home, but you know.
It's a good setup.
Hopefully the sleeping bag will do.
Nice view of the lake.
Oh, yeah.
And over here we got the other tent. Nice spot. Beautiful view of the valley. Just gonna hang out, get some sleep. Should be good stars out tonight. And we'll go on some adventures in the morning. Whew. We saw some super cool stars. Try to put some pictures up on the screen. How was the sleep in the hammock?
A little cold, but mostly just the toes. Just need a double sock.
Yeah. So the Forest Service person came through, had us tear down our site because we're camping pretty much right on the trail, which we didn't realize last night when we set up. Now we're gonna hike up to the upper lake. It's kind of steep. Do some fishing, maybe climb an unnamed peak. Yeah, that's cold. There's nothing like fishing alpine lakes. I fished for like 5 minutes and didn't catch anything, so there's no fish in this lake. Obviously, that's how it works. Go do some cliff jumping. That's a perfect cliff jumping spot. Woo! One. Woo! Ah. The sun's shining, feels pretty good. Water's frigid, but awesome lake. So we hiked back down. We did some fishing, we got some lunch. There's a lot of trout in this lake, but they just don't want to bite. And now we're gonna move camp about 4 miles to Heart Lake. Should be good. It's been a pretty chill trip. We've done a lot of, not too much mileage, a lot of hanging out. Tomorrow we'll climb James Peak. That'll be fun. On to Rogers Pass Lake. Alright, so my GoPro kind of died for a bit, but we made it up to the camp. Tucked in here nicely. Beautiful out. We're gonna go down to the lake, check it out, do some swimming. It's our view right from camp, pretty sweet. Tomorrow we're gonna hike up this pass, the back side of that ridge, and up to James Peak. We're gonna all jump in, clean off a bit, cool off a bit.
I'm not gonna lie.
I say you should not rock it.
Woo! No way he's just swimming in that. Cooking some dinner, classic ramen. We got some canned chicken as well. Beautiful evening. A little post-dinner hike. Check out the views. It's a pretty crazy view. All the way up. Woo, woo. How do you scrambled up 500 feet or so? That's James Peak, where we'll be headed tomorrow. Beautiful view, Heart Lake, Rogers Pass Lake, Rogers Pass. Continental Divide's up there. Woo. We spotted a moose down in the valley. We're gonna try to go spot it. There's a moose right there. The moose was like probably a quarter mile from our camp, but should be chilling. The sun's starting to come up. We're getting ready to leave camp. Head up to James Peak. You can kind of see it from camp. Right there. There's the sun. It's probably gonna come up any minute now. Get an early start. We're gonna hike up to James Peak here from Heart Lake. Should be about 2.5 miles and 2,000 feet up. James Peak's a 13er, so that's exciting. Should be a fun climb. Good views. Let's do it. Beautiful. There's James Peak. We're gonna go up Rogers Pass Ridge to James Peak. Beautiful morning. Made it up to Rogers Pass. The sun's shining. View of James Peak straight ahead. Nice views. Yep, we're on the Continental Divide. Getting kind of steep. Last little push up to James Peak. How's it going, Jones?
Good.
It's a little bit steep down there. This has got to be it. Made it to the summit of James Peak. 13,300. Woo! 360 degree view. It's kind of windy up here. Back up to the summit. Okay, we're all packed up. We're gonna hike back 4 miles back to that's Rogers Pass Lake.
Oh, he was trying to step. You see that?
Could be easy 4 miles downhill. Ooh. We are almost back to the trailhead. It was a nice 4.5-ish mile downhill hike out. It was kind of an out and back, but a good trip, good 2-night trip. I think everyone had fun. The weather has been amazing. Scenery is great. Gotta go back to school tomorrow. How was your trip, Jones?
Pretty good. Lots of fun.
Lots of fun. Would you come again on another trip?
Oh yeah. Definitely bring a little bit warmer stuff for the...
We've made it back to the famous Mo Fat Tunnel. Oh, I didn't know. Like, how was your backpacking trip?
It was great.
Great. A little tired.
First experience.
A little tired.
Little headache at the end, but we pushed through.
What about you?
It's pretty good. A lot of walking, more than I'm used to. I had a fun time.
Let's go.